Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. This is the Big D. Well, to make up for not being aware of the changes in Phase 3 of the MCU, I am now proud to bring to you a follow-up to my top underrated scary movies by giving you my top favorite scary movies. Now, this might spark a little controversy, because there are some that might not factually be considered scary, but they are kind of in the scary movie horror thriller genre, okay? Now, I'm only going to mention just one movie, though, per a franchise. I'm not this is excluding sequels, okay? I will be working on a sequel list, though, but that's going to take a little while. So here we go. First up at number 20 is I Know What You Did Last Summer from 1997. I actually have some respect for this movie. I mean, after all, this is the movie that put J-Love on the big scene in the movies, even though she was big on TV's Party of Five. Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillippe, and Freddie Prinze Jr. Heck, we even had Johnny Galecki even before The Big Bang Theory. How about that, folks? Yeah, but it's good, but just not one of the best. Same goes for the sequel. Next up at number 19 is Piranha from 1978. And that's right, you heard me correctly. Not the version from, I'm not sure, was it 2009 or 2010? I can't remember. But anyway, this is the original classic. It was pretty cool and all. And it was directed by Joe Dante, who would later direct Gremlins, which you'll see that on the list later on. But it had some pretty cool moments, especially when Heather Menzies from The Sound of Music, she's in this, and she tries to get this army guard dude's attention by flashing her tits off. Yep. Sorry. I'm trying to keep it quiet. I don't want to try and arouse any attention, okay? Thank you very much. But Piranha is definitely one killer movie. I think you should watch that. Next at 18, now this is going to probably be one of the few to spark controversy. Young Frankenstein from 1974. Was it? Yeah. Directed by Mel Brooks after doing Blazing Saddles. And this was a real twist on the old school black and white scary movie the genre, with Gene Wilder, Peter Boyle, Madeline Kahn, Terry Garr, and Cloris Leachman. Of course, about all those actors actually appear in Brooks' other flicks. But I do like this movie. It's very funny. I've seen it a few times. Next at number 17 is The Slumber Party Massacre from 1982. I'm sorry it's still a little big, but I've only seen it a few times. But I do think this movie is good, despite its cheesiness. But hey, we got all those gals. And don't mind me mentioning them being in the shower, seeing those cute booties. Yeah, forgive me, y'all. Like I said, I'm a ladies man. I can't help it, okay? But anyway, the killer with the drill, that's really one really mean dude. But I do like the kills. They're pretty good. The sequels are okay. Well, yeah, because I've seen 2 and 3. Next, number 16 is the original Prom Night from 1980, with Jamie Lee Curtis. And I've got to say, I've watched this a few times and I love this. It's very suspenseful, and while I did see the remake first from 2009, I think, but however, I come to realize the original's better. That just proves that Jamie Lee Curtis was one of the original Scream Queens. If you have yet to see the original Prom Night, you better watch it. You'll love it. Number 15 is the original Predator from 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers and R.G. Armstrong from Children of the Corn and the car, and there's even former wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura. Many others. I really do love the Predator. His attacks on these commandos in the jungle are really classic, especially what he does to Carl Weathers' character. Yeah. Now, I did see the new one, The Predator, last year, and it's not too bad. It has its moments. Number 14 is The Burning from 1981. This was the first film to be produced by Miramax, which, yeah, don't mind me saying the name of the company, okay? This was the first film to be done by the infamous Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. After Friday the 13th was big, we got ourselves another slasher dude coming to camp about this here caretaker that gets burned due to a prank gone wrong, and he comes back with these garden shears, and boy, it really causes some seriousness, especially when he attacks these teens on the rafts and stuff. That moment's real classic. Love it. Number 13, another camp flick, and it's Sleepaway Camp from 1983. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this classic with Angela, who eventually turns out to be, well, it's hard to explain, but if you have not seen this, you better stay through the whole thing, because you're in for a rude awakening when you see the end. I ain't gonna give it away to y'all, okay? Some of the characters are pretty good, too. The kills are pretty shocking, but, well, it's good. The sequels aren't too bad either. Number 12, one of my absolute favorite creature features, Jaws from 1975, the film that put Steven Spielberg on the map. Yeah, even before he gave us Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. and Gremlins. I gotta say, it's great. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, they're all real good in this. Real good. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen it. Number 11 is the original Carrie from 1976. Directed by Brian De Palma, starring Sissy Spacek in the title role with Piper Laurie as her mother, who is totally crazy in a way. And William Catt, John Travolta in his first film, Nancy Allen, PJ Soles, who played Linda in the original Halloween, which we'll see where that winds up, Amy Irving, and heck, I didn't know she was actually her mother in real life, Priscilla Pointer, who played Mrs. Sims in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Like I said, very good movie, based on Stephen King's book. I love it. I have seen the TV movie and the 2013 remake, which they're not too bad. Number 10 is Alien from 1979, starring Sigourney Weaver. Now, I absolutely enjoy this movie. That's another good creature feature. I don't need to talk too much about it, but it has some very good moments. Number 9 is one flick I'm not sure if I can convince some of my horror movie lovers. Maybe Derek from Derek's Horror Corner could possibly review this one day. Hope y'all mind me mentioning this in my vid. That's Critters from 1986. After the success of Gremlins, these little guys came out. I actually found out they got their own new series on the horror streaming service Shudder. And that's about these little creatures from another world called Krites. And they come to Earth and appear in these aliens shaped like pods. And the Krites are like these little critters. They have like these pointy things like a quills on a porcupine that can really cause some serious damage. It stars Dee Wallace from E.T. Yeah, I gotta say, it's a good movie. I love it. Number 8 is the original Psycho from 1960. Great Alfred Hitchcock movie. You can't go wrong with this one. Don't hesitate too much about it. I mean, we got Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. Yeah, the infamous... Okay, that's just what I mean. Not infamous. The famous shower scene. You can't go wrong with that. Number 7 is the original Child's Play from 1988. Since the new version's just another month and a half away, I'm gonna say I do enjoy the original. I mean, with Brad Dourif voicing Chucky, really cool. I do enjoy performances given by him and Catherine Hicks and Chris Sarandon. And little Alex Vince isn't too bad either. Not too much to say about it. Number 6, one of my absolute favorite movies I've loved since I was a young boy, and it celebrates its 35th anniversary this year, and that's Gremlins from 1984. Oh, not much to say about it, but I know this is a classic. Zach Galligan, Phoebe Cates, Hoyt Axton. Let's see, and there's Frances Lee McCain. She was actually in the original Footloose that same year. And let's see, Polly Holiday, who I'm familiar with, she played Flo on TV's Alice, which I had watched a lot of that last year. Real funny. I just love everything about this movie. I mean, Stripe is one major bad gremlin. I like Gizmo. Really great little guy. Pretty spunky too. Now I'm really gonna do rapid fire on this. Number 5 is The Omen from 1976. Now, I've seen the 2006 version. It's not too bad, but I like the original more, with Gregory Peck and Lee Remick, who adopt a little boy who unfortunately turns out to be the son of the devil. Really causes some serious deaths. Also, courtesy of his new nanny, Mrs. Baylock. Yeah. If you haven't seen that yet, I'd say check it out. I'm sure Derek and some other horror movie reviewers, I'm sure that I'm subscribing to, I'm sure they'll do that in the future. Number 4 is the original Friday the 13th from 1980. Now, I absolutely love the movie. I mean, even though we don't get to see much blood and gore, but I gotta say this is one of the coolest slasher flicks I have enjoyed for many years. I'll do reviews of these maybe next year or so when the film celebrates 40 years. Maybe one day I can possibly do a team up with one of y'all, okay? Well, as long as I can get maybe a new laptop or something. I don't know. But we'll see what we'll see what I can do. Number 3 is the original Scream from 1996. Directed by the late, great Wes Craven. I absolutely loved this movie when I first saw it. Seeing Drew Barrymore in the beginning, really good. We had Neve Campbell, Skeet Ulrich, Rose McGowan. Let's see, Matthew Lillard. Oh, the list goes on. I do love Scream, it's one of the best. Oh yeah, Courtney Cox, David Arquette's in it. Yeah, I almost forgot those two. Duh! But it's real fun. I like it. The Ghostface Killer is great too. Next to last movie, runner-up, number 2, is the original Halloween from 1978. The film that made Jamie Lee Curtis a household name and instant celebrity. Yeah, I can't go wrong with this. Great soundtrack composed by John Carpenter, who also directs the movie. I do enjoy that. We got Donald Pleasence, great performance as Dr. Loomis. Real good. I do love it. Number 1, I hope this doesn't disappoint y'all. It's gotta be the original Nightmare on Elm Street, which is also celebrating its 35th anniversary this year. I can't go without this movie. I mean, even though I haven't seen it in several years, but I do love it. Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, although it was just Fred at first for this movie, and then of course got Harry Langenkamp, John Saxon, Johnny Depp in his first film. His death was a classic. But that's about it. Did you like any of the movies on the list? If you do, please feel free to tell me in the comment section. And please feel free to like and subscribe, because I need some subscribers, please. Anyway, thanks for watching this vid. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!